You throw another moon at me, and I'm gonna lose it.
Stark.
You know me?
I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
My only curse is you.
All that for a drop of blood. You have my respect, Stark. When I'm done, half of humanity will still be alive. I hope they remember you.
Stop! Spare his life, and I will give you the stone.
No tricks.
Don't.
One to go.
Where is he? Did we just lose? Why would you do that? We're in the end game now.
Ich bin unvermeidbar.
Ich bin Iron Man.
Welcome to the Mr. Screen channel. Thanos, in one of his variants on his journey of power and balance, decides to stop Doom, due to believing that Doom's objectives are just madness with his empire, on a visit to the Silver Surfer and the Clash. With Galactus, the Mad Titan decides to follow his plan. Without further ado, let's get straight to the point. The path of the Supreme Titan, after the collapse of the core of creation and the defeat of Doomstalk, the universe appeared to be at peace. However, Thanos knew his journey was far from over. The feeling of emptiness remained, a nagging feeling that something still needed to be done. The Silver Surfer approached, the silver light from his body reflecting off the surrounding stars. The balance has been restored, Thanos, but I see you are still not satisfied. Thanos crossed his arms, his gaze fixed on the cosmic immensity in front of him. The balance I sought is not true. As long as supreme entities exist, creation will remain under the threat of corruption. The Surfer raised an eyebrow, intrigued. And what do you intend to do? To master balance completely, it is not enough to exist to be strong. You must transcend your own mortality and become a supreme god. Before the Surfer could respond, a wave of chaotic energy ripped through the space around him, creating a tear in the fabric of reality. A colossal figure began to emerge from the void, shrouded in darkness and pure chaos. "It can't be!" muttered the Surfer. "It's Mr. Chaos!" The cosmic entity rose in all its dark splendor, its eyes glowing with limitless chaotic power. His laughter echoed through the space, distorting everything around him. "You destroyed the herald of the new dawn, Doomstalk. But I, Lord Chaos, revived by your manipulation, will take your vision and make it absolute." Thanos clenched his fists, feeling the vastness of that power threaten his very existence. So that was it. Doomstalk planned to use Mr. Chaos to fulfill his desire for domination. Galactus appeared beside him, his colossal presence looming over the stars. "You have awakened an entity that not even the Celestials dare to face, Thanos. If chaos reigns, the universe will dissolve into complete disorder." "I don't fear chaos," Thanos replied, advancing towards the entity. "If this is the true test of transcending, then so be it." The battle of cosmic collapse. Thanos concentrated all his titanic power in a devastating punch against Lord Chaos. But his blow fell apart as if he had hit a shadow. The entity dematerialized and reappeared behind him, releasing a wave of chaotic energy that sent Thanos crashing into a nearby planet, which exploded into fragments. The Silver Surfer and Galactus combined their cosmic energies to form a barrier around Chaos, attempting to contain him. But Lord Chaos just smiled, dismantling the barrier with a wave of his hand. "Order cannot contain the essence of chaos. You do not understand the true nature of existence." Galactus launched a beam of pure energy at the enemy, but Lord Chaos absorbed the attack, transforming it into a chaotic torrent that shattered part of the Eater of Worlds' armor. Thanos returned to the battlefield, panting, but with a gleam of determination in his eyes. "So this is the extent of your power, Chaos. Is this all you have to offer?" Mr. Chaos laughed, making space itself shake. "Do you wish to achieve the status of Supreme God Titan? You are nothing more than a broken being, a monster rejected by the universe." You don't understand what I am," replied Thanos, closing his eyes and concentrating all his vital power. "I am not a god, nor a monster. I am balance personified." The cosmic particles around Thanos began to merge with him, creating an aura of power never seen before. The Silver Surfer felt the pressure increase, while Galactus watched in intrigue. "What are you doing, Mad Titan?" asked the Devourer. "Unleashing my true power, the power that transcends even the Infinity Stones. The Supreme Titan." Immortal Thanos' cosmic energy condensed around Thanos, forming a new dark armor with pulsing golden runes. His eyes glowed an intense purple, and his voice sounded like cosmic thunder. "Lord Chaos, prepare to be dispelled." Mr. Chaos tried to manipulate him with his distorted energy, but Thanos raised his hand and dispelled the chaotic wave with a simple movement. In an instant, he appeared in front of Chaos, grabbing his shadowy face and crushing it with an overwhelming force. "Do you think Chaos reigns over everything? Balance is the true essence of power. Thanos threw Mr. Chaos into the void, and with a gesture condensed all the chaotic energy around him, creating a sphere of pure stability that surrounded the entity. The stability that subdues chaos. The reality that subdues nothingness. With one last movement, Thanos compressed the sphere, and Lord Chaos was obliterated in a blast of vibrant energy. Galactus looked at the Titan with a mixture of respect and uneasiness. You have become something beyond understanding, Thanos. The Silver Surfer approached cautiously. What now, Titan? What will be your next move? Thanos looked up into infinity, his face firm and determined. There are still forces in the multiverse that can threaten the balance. Chaos may return. And if I wish to be the true supreme god, then I will need to subjugate all cosmic entities that challenge the balance. Galactus pondered, aware that there was now absolute new power. Do you intend to hunt the primordial entities? This could collapse the very structure of the multiverse. Then so be it, replied Thanos, turning to leave. The balance will be absolute, and I will be its supreme guardian. With one last look, Thanos disappeared into a cosmic portal determined to subdue any threat to balance that dared emerge. As Thanos crossed the cosmic void in search of his next target, an energy distortion appeared before him. The surrounding reality seemed to shatter into fragments, and a distorted hologram of the Lord of Chaos emerged into space. Its form was not complete, oscillating between shadows and pulsing lights, but its presence was unmistakable. Do you think chaos can be eradicated, Titan? The voice of the Lord of Chaos echoed like thunder in multiple dimensions at the same time. Thanos stopped, staring at the projection with his impassive gaze. You are a reflection of your own undoing. Chaos! Trying to intimidate me with illusions will not change your destiny. The hologram shook as if distorted laughter echoed through it. I am already beyond physical existence, but you do not understand the depth of your actions. Chaos is eternal, and by trying to subdue the disorder, you have awakened the fury of the supreme deities. Thanos crossed his arms, unshakable. Speak at once. Who are these deities who dare to challenge me? The Lord of Chaos raised his nebulous form, and behind him appeared projections of ancient and colossal cosmic figures enveloped by primordial energy. Those who control the fabric of reality and time. The infinite trinity. They govern the Edesha, beginning, the middle, and the end. The living tribunal has already observed their act of subjugation and called upon others to judge their fate. Thanos frowned. The name living tribunal was known even to him, but now there seemed to be something even more powerful hidden in the shadows of the multiverse. I do not fear courts or trials. Let them come, and I will show the power of a supreme god. The Lord of Chaos let out a disdainful laugh, arrogant as always. Do you think your transformation has made you transcend everything? What you have done is become a target of the true guardians of existence. Prepare yourself, Thanos, for the oldest and most powerful concepts now hunt you. You will not only be against lesser gods, you will be against the universal balance itself. Before Thanos could respond, the hologram dissipated like cosmic dust, leaving a residual chaos energy around it. The beginning of the Divine Hunt Galactus and the Silver Surfer appeared soon after, alerted by the distortion in space-time. We felt a powerful presence, commented the Surfer. Was it the Lord of Chaos? Thanos nodded with an expression of disdain. He is gone, but he left a useless warning. Cosmic entities are coming after me, and let them come. I will take them down one by one until existence recognizes the supremacy of the Supreme Titan. Galactus remained silent, pondering the implications. Be careful with your ambition, Titan. To face the living tribunal is to challenge the very concept of balance. It does not act alone. Ancient entities such as eternity, infinity, and death can be called upon to judge your actions. Thanos stared into space, pondering Galactus' words. Deep down, he knew he could not underestimate those who controlled the fundamental concepts of the cosmos. I know death better than anyone, he murmured, as if reflecting on his former relationship with the entity. The Surfer approached cautiously. If they come after you, you will be prepared to face forces that transcend your own understanding. Even with your current power, Fighting the living tribunal could mean the destruction of all reality. Thanos smiled, a cold, determined smile. If reality cannot accept absolute balance, then let it fall apart. The awakening of the living tribunal. On a cosmic plane outside of space and time, the living tribunal opened its three faces, each representing a face of cosmic justice, revenge, necessity, and equity. Before him, three figures appeared: eternity, infinity, and death. The Mad Titan has crossed the line between ambition and universal ruin, proclaimed the court. The balance was threatened by his relentless pursuit of supreme power. Eternity spoke in a deep, resonant voice. He has transcended death and now defies even primordial chaos. We cannot ignore such a threat, Infinito added. If he is not stopped, he could collapse the very concept of existence. It is necessary to intervene before his tyranny spreads. Death, enigmatic and silent, just nodded, his cold eyes demonstrating that he knew the Titan's nature well. Thanos is a fool, but his determination is unmatched, she murmured. The living tribunal raised his colossal hand, decreeing, I call upon the heralds of balance. May the ancient defenders awaken and confront the Titan. If he fails to prove himself, he will be erased from existence forever. Destiny's revenge back on the material plane, Thanos raised his hand and concentrated his energy, forming a sphere of power that oscillated between creation and destruction. Gods, heralds, universal concepts, all will fall before the, Supreme Titan! But before he could release his power, the space around him distorted. Three figures appeared, radiating energies that made even Galactus hesitate. They were the heralds of balance. Kalis, the guardian of order, Nyx, the guardian of eternal night, and Cronus, the lord of absolute time. Kalis advanced first, launching cosmic chains that immobilized Thanos, while Nyx enveloped the Titan in absolute darkness. Cronus then opened a temporal rift, attempting to seal Thanos forever in the time stream, but the Titan screamed, his energy pulsing with an overwhelming force that broke the chains and dispelled the darkness. He reached out and grabbed the temporal rift, crushing it with pure cosmic force. Do you think you can seal me? I am balance! I am destiny! The three heralds retreated, perplexed by the Titan's resistance. The living tribunal watched from afar, waiting to judge whether Thanos' power was truly worthy of his ambition. Thanos knew the final confrontation was just beginning. He needed to become even stronger, and to do that, he would have to absorb the power of the heralds themselves. Continues. And that's our story today. Comment here, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.